Yeah. Hello, anyone that's still living in the 1970s. I interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode number 12 of the Chris Horn Career Mode on Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. We are here with final round action from the Golfers Classic at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. Chris Horn shot 4 under in round 1 and 4 under in round 2. And after the first 2 rounds, he was in the lead at 8 under. Round 3 was a tough one, though. He shot 2 overrated by a triple bogey on hole 11. And so now he's tied for third at 6 under, and the leader is Paul Casey at 9 under. Let's see if Chris Horn can make a bit of a charge here in the final round and make a push for first. It's with a high wind, this game can be pretty difficult. Especially if the wind likes to change like during the hole. That's alright, one way it'll be blowing that direction, then you'll get set to hit, and all of a sudden it'll be blowing the other way. But let's take a look at the leaderboard as always. Charles Schwartzel is 6 under through 10. He's made a nice little move. Vijay Singh 6 under through 1. And we are in the second to last group of the day with Robert Carlson. Obviously Chaz Reavie and then Paul Casey, because he's the leader, they'll be in the final group. We're just in front of them. We're about a hole. We'll play a hole, and then after we're done with 2, they'll be done with 1. At least that's how these games work, I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily how it works in real life, but come on. Come on! Not enough, alright. But what Horn needs is he needs a bogey-free round. Definitely need a bogey-free round. Unless we bogey the first one. If we get 1 bogey early on, that might be okay. Might be. But if we want to win, ideally it's as little as possible. Not quite enough. We're going to bogey the first hole. Great start. I'm sorry, it's the first hole. We can bounce back. So dropping a shot on the first hole. That puts us in a tie for 7th. Alright. We gotta get on a birdie train right now is what we need. Get up onto the green. That just died. Holy cow. It's hard to make a comeback when you're having to chip on and give yourself a 1 putt for a par. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. This is not going to be a pretty sight. Oh, no! He drained it. Alright. So we only dropped 1 through the first 2 holes. We can get a couple birdies and I think we'll be fine. Casey and Reavie both parred. Here we go, just gotta focus and eventually... Alright, this should be a hole I would think we should be birdieing. It doesn't even look that hard. I mean, the wind's blowing way one way, but other than that... Get down. We need you on the green. Get down. Alright. Alright, 18 feet for a birdie is not terrible. Especially with that kind of lie. Or with that kind of line. Get in there. There you go. A nice solid birdie from Chris Horn. And that'll put him at 6 under for the tournament, even par for the day. Tie for third. He's only 3 back of Paul Casey still. Matt Kuchar's tied for 6. He's 5 under through 12. Schwartzel's still 6 under. Singh is still 6 under. I don't know what happened to Robert Carlson. But I did not see him on the leaderboard there. Maybe he's the other dude who's tied for 6th. That might be it. Or tied for 3rd at 6 under, I mean. Alright. See, this one is just... It's just really hard to play. Especially with the wind way in your face and stuff like that. Oh, come on, be the club. Nope. What? It's alright. Get down. Okay, now it's not so alright because that was a terrible chip. And I'm thinking we're about to give it back. Oh no, another drain putt. Chris Horn coming through with the putter. I mean, just look at that thing of beauty. Like, if you need to rewatch it, go back, rewind it, and rewatch it. That was beautiful. Yeah, there's Carlson. He's 6 under through 4. Alright. This is a hole I think we got a birdie. I mean, it's long and it's straight, so we should have some distance off the tee. In fact, we got like 320 yards. Actually, 330, sorry. And so now we just... And see, now we got the winds in our face. And so get onto the green. I'm hoping it'll bump up and run a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked. We got a long putt for a birdie, so that's just... I would say let's just focus on making a par. That was a pretty good putt, I mean. And then it rolled way by, so maybe it's not as great as I thought, but... It's alright. If we're making the par putts, I don't care if we don't hit great birdies. And Casey birdied hole 4. Schwartzel birdied 15. Reeve birdied 4. I've parred back to back. And here is the signature hole at East Lake, I guess, because they put like a special little, hey, look at this featurette type thing. Like a special little featurette, just a special introduction for this hole alone. So it's gotta be their like iconic hole or signature hole or whatever you want to call it. Hey, alright. We got this. Oh man. That'll be a tough little birdie putt, won't it? But at least we are not in the water. Thank you for the wind being way that way. Let's see how close we can get. Hey, that was a pretty good putt. Unfortunately, it just keeps rolling, but this one should be fine. I mean, not a ton of break. And so we'll knock home another par. We're still within striking distance, especially if Casey will stop birding. I mean, he's got 2 in a row. We've had 1 bogey and 1 birdie, and the rest have been pars. We need a birdie or 2, honestly, I think. We just need to get on a birdie train, get a little momentum going, that's all. But hey, we're grinding. We are making sure we're getting our pars. With the exception of that first hole, we have gotten our pars. And we have avoided a truly bad hole. So there's something to be said for that, I guess. Get down. Oh man, that's too hard. Hey, that was a good chip. That's gotta be as close to tapping as we can get, right? 3 feet for a par, yeah. Alright. So Horn just continuing to hold steady at 6 under. Schwartzel's 8 under through 17. Streelman 6 under through 14. Reeve bogeyed hole 6. Was that the water hole we just did? I don't even remember now, honestly. Alright, I'm just gonna see where this takes me. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll get it cleared anyway. Oh yeah. 91 yards to the pin. Get down. Man, that'll be a pretty good chip. Decent shot for a birdie, I think. 12 feet left. And then you got this ridiculous nonsense. But Horn's gonna drain it. He's got that birdie to get to 7 under. 1 under on the day, 7 under on the tournament. That'll put him in a tie for 3rd. He's tied with Kevin Streelman. Still got 1 hole left on the front 9. 4 back of Paul Casey. 1 back of Charles Schwartzel, who is in a 8 under. Here you go. This is a par 5, isn't it? .300 yards. I mean, that's good. But this is a par 5, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I just saw. We're going for the green in 2. Get down, get down, get down. Stay on the green. On the green in 2. Let's go. 30 feet for an eagle. Yeah, that'll be tough, honestly. I just want the birdie. An eagle would be great if I could get it. Not quite. But that leaves us 3 feet for a birdie. I mean, can't ask for much more than that. That's a tap-in birdie. Back-to-back birdies down the front nine, and Horns at 8 under, making the turn. A little momentum going for Chris Horn. He's in a tie for second. A full 2 shots ahead of Streelman, Vegas, Reavie. 3 shots behind Paul Casey. Does Horn have a little bit of a comeback in him? Let's see. You know he's looking to try and attack. No more bogeys, actually. Like, you don't need to birdie out. You just need like 3 birdies. 2 or 3 birdies ought to be pretty good, I would think. And making sure to clear the junk there. We can chip on. We can try and par this one, I mean. Just didn't want to get stuck in the trees like we did last round. And that's a solid chip. Leaves us 9 feet. Nine feet for a par. We've got this. Especially with almost no break. So see, that's what we call playing smart there for Chris Horn. He's like, whoa, wait a second. I hit it in the trees, and that helped lead to my triple bogey last time. I'll take, instead of trying to go for the green, I'll just take to chip up and get a par. And then I'll look to get my birdies later. Got that one up and over the tree. On the green in 1. Alright. 27 feet for birdie, though. This one's probably not going to be as much fun. Let's see what Horn's got in him. Does he have a long birdie putt? No. But he got the pacing right, and so that leaves him 2 feet for a par. So if you're not birding, you'd better be leaving easy pars, and that is exactly what Horn did right there. Just gotta wait and see if Paul Casey bogeys or anything. I mean, he's only 3 back. Horn is in striking distance if Casey should trip up. See, this one would have been really awesome. I mean, it's downhill like 40 feet, but the wind's in my face, so that knocks it down. And that should get us pretty close to... Nope. The wind picked up like as soon as I hit it. It was at 13 and now it's not. And so here's a little bit of a tricky preposition. Does he have a nice par save in him? No, not quite. Oh no. He double bogeyed. Takes him all the way down to 6 under. It's alright. Finish with 3 birdies. Take solo second. Casey's not going to choke it up anyway. I mean, he's 3 under on his round right now. Hasn't bogeyed anything. So Horn is just going to... Just gotta look to bounce back, get a couple of birdies, and beat out Schwartzel for solo second. Because his ultimate goal right now, he doesn't need to win everything. He just wants to get into the rankings and qualify for the Masters. Get down. Jiminy Christmas. Oh. Oh, that was a nice chip. It almost went in. Instead, it's a tap in for par. So all Horn needs is, what, 3 birdies in his final, what, like 5 holes? Yeah. Final 5 holes, he needs 3 birdies. No more bogeys, though. And this one would have been nice if the wind had still picked up, instead of only being like 5 miles an hour. It's alright, it still went 320 yards in the air. And that's... Get down. Stop. $18 for a birdie for Chris Horn. And this break is not that bad. And he's going to knock home the birdie putt. Here you go. Now he's 1 behind Schwartzel for solo second. Yeah, see, Casey wasn't going to choke it up. I would have had to birdied almost everything and had 0 bogeys. That would have been a really hard round to do, actually. So we're just going to look... We're just going to look to finish strong and lock up solo second, honestly. Alright, we hit the fairway. That's all that matters. 218 to the pin. Is this one the par 5? Yes, it is. We're going for it in 2. Not quite. It's alright, that's a good chip. Sets us up 1 yard away from a birdie. And there we go, Horn's gonna knock it in. He's got a tie with second for Schwartzel again. Still got 3 holes left. Yeah, see, Casey just wasn't ever going to choke it away. I mean, Casey, he's 3 under on his round right now. He's got no bogeys. I mean, all the power to him. He's not doing terrible. But we can take down Schwartzel and we can get solo second. Just got to bounce back. No more bogeys. Birdie out would be a really nice finish. Get some momentum going for the next tournament. Get down. That's not terrible. 21 feet for a birdie. Hopefully the break's not anything awful. We'll see if we can knock this one in, huh? Make it, what, 3 in a row? You betcha! Horn rattling that putt right in there. He's 9 under and he's got second all to himself. And Casey birdies. So it would take an epic collapse for Paul Casey to not win this, yeah. But Horn is just looking to birdie out and finish strong. Get some momentum going for the next tournament. See if he can get a win. Be a second is good. It'll still help him move up in the rankings, which is, I mean, that's all I'm looking for. My goal is to make the Masters. And to do that, I just got to step up my game. Oh, get down. Thank you. Alright, that was the smart club to go with then. 17 yards to the, or 7 yards to the pin, sorry. Nope, too much break. It's not going to be 4 in a row. But he does knock in the par putt, and that's all that matters. So 1 hole left. Robert Karlsson tied for third at 8 under. This is the hole we should just birdie then. Make sure Karlsson can't tie us. Actually, we should just ace it. Make sure he can't tie us. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I don't want to drop a shot right here. Gotta. Oh, that was a nice putt there. Gets in the par. He turns in a round of 3 under. We had a bad third round, and that's really what did us in. It's alright. We'll take solo second. I'm just fine with that. And Casey does finish 14 under. He had a low round of 69. Holy cow. Paul Casey, well-earned win. You deserve this one. But Chris Horn, he bounces back from his 2-over round in the third round to take solo second. 1 shot ahead of Robert Karlsson and Charles Schwartzel. Ernie Els, Ches Reavie, and Kevin Streelman, they all finished tied for 5th at 6 under. Jason Korkrak, Matt Kuchar, Eduardo Molinari, Vijay Singh, and Jonathan Vegas, they all tied for 8th at 5 under. Poulter finished 4 under. He was tied for 13th. Angel Cabrera tied for 19th, 2 under. Same with Retief Goosen. Bubba also tied for 19th, 2 under. Henrik Stenson, 1 under, tied for 25th. Westwood, same thing. Keegan Bradley tied for 32nd at even. And there was Tiger, too. But, you know what? I will take second. I'm just hoping that moves me up in the rankings so that I can win and make it to the Masters, because that's my ultimate goal. But we'll see you guys next time in our next tournament. That'll do it for me, everybody. Have a great day.